Hello and welcome to CCFN 479. Today we have Insurgents vs GFI on Kamdesh. Teams are Beware, CBS, Royal Battalion, and QRF and VFT versus Kota, 66th, Skira, MP, and GOL. For tactic, one of the teams, or in this case, Northern Team GFI from Skira, has made these plans. It's basically just frontline plan with the west flank, east flank for Godry. Timings on this map should be favored Godry for insurgents and Nachhain for insurgents. So frontline something like this. On MEI they're going quite far here, so we can expect possible contact on all out here, and on Godry, Nachhain. Again, they can contest, but actually, it's GFI, they have light vehicles, never mind. They can contest Nachhain and Godry. I thought it was USA. Okay, that changes some things. Did they make all the squads they want? I guess. Alright. Can see here what they're trying to do.
CBS here,
Looks like mainly a frontline plan.
Mic check.
They put down the Mumax in the team, or the Iran side does not seem to have placed in the Mumax. Cannot see them. Should be able to see both sides Mumax. Okay, I see them, but they're just not placed yet. Okay. They are going for Godry initially on rollout, and they seem to be making a hub southeast of Nachhain, and north side seems to be making a hub in these compounds northwest of Godry. Timing wise, I still think insurgents should just have advantage on Nachhain. I mean, this is just a really fast road, and you can cut across. You send it full speed into it. While the alternative on the north side, there isn't really any great options to rush it. They seem to be wanting to put mortars here on first cap, which, I mean, is an interesting choice. It's at least in the building, so it can't be counter mortar per se.
Our tanker will one BRDM maybe,
For
and
the
will
vehicles,
try to cut off their
there is
logistics.
BRDM, 2 of them, and T-72,
Okay.
which
Cool.
actually, does it spawn? No, not yet. It's delayed. Same delay, I think, as the other one for T-62. They have SPG 3 coordinates to BRDM without the rockets. 2 fast launcher, again. 4 fast launcher, really? To get that many? Can see the rollouts here also. They have Lightwick in front. Doing some shortcuts, one of the vehicles spins out, unfortunate. Another one stuck. They're using one of the Torviks. This team is not using any of them on rollout initially. This would be lovely if we could do the movement speed a little bit faster, but yeah. It probably is a way. They're already dismounting on Naha in here. Well, God Rush is possible for north side. They're already gonna be on the cap before they arrive. Waterfall being established in the north also. They're continuing down here. We're gonna have a first contact most likely here with the BRDM. He sees and hears it, I think.
Enemy vehicle just passed us going south. Enemy BRDM just passed us going south.
He's turning around
No,
for
mine
it.
is right next to us.
It's gonna be the first contact here. He's pushing very close but not shooting.
Yeah.
With some gun vision issues, he gets hit and gonna get killed by the AT here. Yeah, that's good. Spaghetti.
BRDM hit once with flat.
That is not ideal for insurgent side, but they're kind of fine though. They are delayed.
BRDM is currently moving south.
Another BRDM coming in now here.
Hit once with flat.
Seems like the rollout in the west got contested, unless they're just not showing because of distance. Speedem should get it out to safety.
And a BRDM pushing up to it.
A new BRDM coming in here. Can this one do better? Just looking at the last known location. Just driving past her too. He's not gonna really find anything. Unless he finds the lodge. How's the west side looking? They have dismounted a lot of people in the west here and they have no contact so far. Now Hine is under control. We have MP trying to start pushing here with initial engagements, finding ice. Or for ice.
Captain 2 Chef Godry.
Yeah, Hine is losing control over Gordy. Well, they never really had full control over it, but they're capping it now.
So you got Bahrain free?
Yeah, no contact.
Does that mean they bleed one ticket a minute? Or do we have to get that proctor to start the ticket bleed? I'm done, sorry.
There's a lot stacking in the west here.
we need to proc.
That are kind of just running without contact, which
Okay, Mort's ready.
is
I
not
need,
ideal for
directions.
red team here.
Zero
Shoot the
contact so
popper.
far. Yeah, I should just shoot popper. Just by him.
It's only really
Copy.
contact on Nahain at the moment.
75
Pollard
Godry.
pushing in. He has the steps, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's turning around for it.
Back to base.
Ends up winning for Pollard.
Copy.
One of the issues here also, as we are fighting with the rifles, David, I guess, missed. Finds Hegemon. I think this is gonna be an issue. They're gonna start pushing in towards this hub. Unless they move the hub, 6 will be under some pressure. Via them also falling back. He gets hit by a light shot.
Can we draw?
They have established 2 mortars now. That team yet to
Can we get a
establish
vehicle repair real
mortars,
quick? On that 6
surprisingly.
full mark. Just get a quick vehicle repair.
We have double mortars next to each other. It's
If
not
you want
really.
perfect
Actually, oh no,
you
never
can
mind.
get one.
It's because of.
Copy. Go place 1 and 6 move, thank you.
Actually, wait. It's not. They have 2 light mortars and 1 hell cannon. Altogether, though, this could very easily get counter mortared
Enemy scout car moving on
once the
E9.
drone is available. And he
Mortars
is putting
getting
pressure on the
perfect.
cap, and this flank is going to start engaging CBS very soon from Kota and Skira. This, however, is a big gap, with GWL also engaging now. Southeast of Rock. It's gonna have one of the first engagements here, if not the first. He's kind of just running past them. He sees him, he hip fires him with the MG, very nice. Gets tilted by the SL. They are mortaring per proc, yet the cap is already done, so it's not that relevant. To put up mortars in the north around the river. And Skira seems to have some contact with Veronica being down from the hills here.
How many severance?
They're engaging. Aquila finding good angle here. Asking for how many chevrons and there's not really no response. To be honest, I think they should have let police capture this and just to retake it for red. They would have regained more tickets, 50 to be more precise.
Support on Naharin?
They have put pressure on this hub here already.
We're losing Nahrain.
They're digging it down.
Yeah,
Okay.
contact pushing in
This
the,
is probably
northwest.
the right call. I mean, they're
Yeah,
surrounded,
yes,
there's only two of them. These guys can help, but they don't know how close the other ones are from the west.
We are 90% from the range. So.
Yeah, 90% they should have let them cap Nahrain. I think MP, if they'd let them cap it, would have been better for the game, unless they're scared of a POC. But still, I think it's just better. They can't really hold it too easily unless they kill these two hubs, which this one per se is being dug down right now as we speak. They're using an ID bike here. Interesting. There's a pushing this side. Mortars are landing here on Nahrain, east side. I think they should have mortared the radio, but they don't have range actually, never mind, it's too far back. Only 1,250 meters. Going to find one on the radio, it's on bleed, wait. Oh, this is red radio actually, interesting. Thought it was CBS radio.
And intel on that BRDM.
Not sure about this radio to be honest. Mark pushing him. He's probably gonna find two here. Does not end up finding anyone. Moving over to the mortars, yet to be counter-mortared even though there's three of them in the same spot. Nahrain now being captured by MP.
Nightmare on the range.
CBS still having contact in the south from Kota. And now getting like surrounded here. It's north of them Skira, south Kota. These guys won't be able to hold for very long, I don't expect. MP doing a very good job here in taking the cap from BFT. We fight together, I think. Tickets right now is reasonably even. Not too many kills, 2 vehicle kills for Iran, but otherwise too much going on. They're mortaring on Nahrain. Not really sure if that's finding too much. No, yet to see any command
We got two, we got front three on
kills.
our back. We request a little bit of
They
help.
dug down the radio, which
Copy that, we are
is the
fighting
good
on the
call, I
west
think.
side,
Yeah,
we
the
push
west
from that
flank
side,
is pretty much
trying to
collapsed
cover
at
you.
this point. Which I feel like red team is just hard winning here. They're losing a radio, most likely. This will be lost in the north, but it doesn't matter too much if they would have let them kept Nahrain and just take this hub, then it's looking very great for them. This mortar fob is gonna be pushed from RB. CRF on the radio here.
Enemy
Very
moving
soon
down
to be
temporarily.
at least. Hub is also
mortars
placed
down
in the
temporarily.
open.
We need to take care of infantry.
Rugby, only one, even though mostly close to this.
Mark 7 enemy hub.
Is he gonna try to push it?
Did we
I
get
guess
one
not.
of their radios?
To have some contact here off us again. We should look at MP here. And the mid cap. What's going on here?
VOD east of the rain, Mark.
That's quite accurate. Mark 113. End up finding
Did we
one.
get their radios? Sorry, I already asked about two.
Ends up
Was that you?
wallbang.
This is Kotu.
Oh no, no, man, it's not wallbang. He's just shooting to the skin.
Hub var burada.
Okay, okay.
Robin is somewhat close. Maybe he can find something, but he wounds him. Oh, he ties the wallbang the hub. Okay,
Losing
Beyler
push across the rain.
that's
Dışarıda.
another one.
Sağda.
Is he gonna try wallbang again?
Silo
He
duvar
might
dibinde.
find good if he does. Wounded him last time.
Neredeydi?
Sağda.
Ben bir bandaj
Moving
var.
around. I'm gonna try to pick that opposite side.
Benim öldüğüm tarafı
Yeah,
görüyor musun?
blade is out.
Öbür taraftayım ben ya.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Ook die woedtime over
BFT is slowly losing control over the cap. They are mortaring, but they did indeed counter mortar here. They don't seem to know where the mortars are, even though there's families here. I'm not really sure why they put all the mortars next to each other. It just doesn't make any sense to put them. Like, there's mortar marks here and here, but none of these are accurate. Radio being still on bleed, I think, in the northwest.
Roger.
They have a BRDM. Maybe they try to dismantle it. There's no one in the radio here. I don't think they know it, but could try with one guy.
7 were coming into us.
Oh, the radio's not even on the bleed yet. Okay, interesting. They just have the hamdog off. Oofed. Overall, CBS is replacefully on the win
Seven's up,
and
Roxy.
trying to re-push the west
Coming in
side
squad
here.
7.
Skira is trying to push hub, it seems. Still have Valley here and 2x in the far west.
Mark 7 enemy
Peking
radio.
pushing up here. He should know that there is enemies to the west of him. He doesn't need of getting shot though.
27 were coming in.
He gets traded from Demon with 1 kill. Maybe he sees this other guy? No, he should see him, I think. I mean,
Copy, copy.
I think he's not looking at the right way. He's probably looking at this guy who is pinned down from Mark. It's a bit of slow gameplay, to be honest. He spots Demon here with one of them. And he will probably get shot. He's kind of in a 1v4 now after the revive. Kind of keeps calling. BFT is re-pushing an offline from east side. Goal is
Enemy BR, yeah,
gaining
I'll
back
bring north and
control
scare them
east
off.
here. Tickets are very favored for that team currently. He has scrolled up. Finds one. Now these have had the audio and they might be able to see him. Well, the pain of Aaron's and Medicaid is looking the wrong way, though I think Demon is gonna find another one here probably. Should have seen that shot. Maybe? Maybe. Demon finds 3 of them. And Mark is also dead. Well, that's a bit of a clutch, to be honest. Aquila and Mike are the only ones left in the south here. Squad 4 is yet to move rally. Put 2 more to spawn to go back for the sub, which is probably now on bleed, I think. Oh well, it's either gonna be on bleed very soon. It's on bleed already, okay. This should be just lost for them then. However, the tickets are not really going so great either. Pushing on ahead from Kota here against CRF. There's a trading one. Kota trades another one is traded by
Saklan.
CRF.
Yakın
It's
bomba.
a decent nade, but it's not gonna find. If he long through it, I think it would have gotten these two.
Oh, south this time. Southeast.
Who is the gate throwing a long throw, and let's see where it lands. Think a little bit fast.
Właśnie jak
Oh,
będzie chujowo, to radio w dół.
I guess not. This one maybe if he angles it better, it can find these guys. He's just throwing it a bit too fast at the time. Battalion shooting a mute. The south here. He's taking out, pushing a bit aggressive, then he finds one. Gets traded back, puts it on bleed. Olgota is pushing in here to try and hop out. They're gonna put another one on bleed. They should be able to win this position.
Nice.
Still there also. Majestic here now, seeming to be one of the few people remaining. And they spawned the hub again. I think this is gonna get overrun though. They're recapping Nahrain from blue team, but it's not that great. The rest of the map state. Maybe 7 can relieve some pressure by pushing back in and burning these rallies. They have gotten the radio from CRF on the radio engagement.
One survey on
Smartness is still active.
Good work, enemy radio blood out.
With bad psychic. They'll kill 2 pigs. Find many knocks, honestly, but it is what it is.
Can we mark enemy mortars?
Ways it's
wasn't
not
here.
going so great
Was it Hotel 5
for
mortar mark accurate?
blue team.
We got
This
enemies
radio
up.
should also
Radio
be
needs
destroyed
to be
soon
dig down.
from that team, I think. I mean,
Who marked the enemy
Just
mortar?
about
Can we
mopping up
mark
the
last
rest.
enemy mortar position?
talking about mortar locations here, but
I bet.
they don't seem to have any information on it. Interesting. Should have had it shooting at least earlier. When they had the infantry here, east of Pop. Cam is pushing Majestic here. He has the steps.
Squad A, can I get a request? Can I get
He's
a
choosing
request,
not to shoot and going for more kills.
Please.
I think.
On hub. Command request, Squad 8, command request on hub. There's many enemies down there. I can put down more.
Finds one now. Decides to shoot. Mano is pushing him though. It's getting naded. Mano kills him.
I'll try to get a better one for you, but
Squad 2 different than we
Mortar's landing now also on south of Nahrain.
Okay, mortar's going down.
And the cap has stopped also on Nahrain. I mean, they are resetting with squad 2 in the west here, which might be able to do something, but will they actually be able to save this in time? I mean, the mortar barrage is good. And it should find a lot of kills. Is radio on bleed yet? Or it is on bleed, so they're gonna lose the radio, risk speaking, but they might end up finding some good kills here with this mortar barrage. Finds 2 initially here on Ginger and Pixel, I think, and then some bleed damage. The rest. Finds another one in Lorraine. This West are gonna survive, but it's not a bad motor rush to be honest. If it was earlier, it might have been able to save the
We're going
radio,
for enemy mortars right now.
a bit
Gonna be
too
mark approaching.
slow. I think they should have
Enemy
more
mortars
time
on the
rush
first.
40 minutes into the game, if I remember correctly.
Lazım mı bandaj?
Yani alabilirim. İşte 5 tane kaldı.
But then again, pushing
Koşuyor
them
bu al
out.
bandaj. Adam koşuyor.
Yok, jump stop.
Alamadım da. Adam koşuyor boş ver.
Engaging here.
Düştü. Galiba. Dur bakmam lazım. Düşürememişim lan.
Robin decides to go around and look for nade
Bandaj
angle.
atalım istedim. Yukarı gidip.
Oğlum anın.
Nade
Gel,
does not
gel.
end up where he wants it, and he ends up getting flanked by
Adam
Panzer.
koşuyor etrafında. Sen bandajı ben kesiyorum.
Again, the V-making hub in the west and trying to push in on Nafine, which is reasonably successful. These are possible viewers they might have missed if they pushed a bit west with a couple people. Could have probably stopped them. They are making a new hub a lot more aggressive this time from red team. It's in the forest. Don't think red has yet to use their Bojowy
biliyordum.
rush, surprisingly.
Nereden vurdu hiç
I
göremedim.
think
Tamam,
there is
Charlie'den vurdu.
opportunity right now. This
Okay, do we want new mortars or advance from there?
beast. I think finding one maybe.
Ya.
Beast have those
Senin
kills on top
efektinle
left to be
silah
honest, but
kalkmadı.
Torpil sıçratı.
they are getting Eevee from CCFN.
I would say yes to getting mortars, whoever was on them last time.
Yeah, we're about to take out the enemy mortars. Just hold on.
Are you friendly?
They're looking to kill enemy mortars.
Okay.
Bluebird has found up to 6 now with the mortars. This is, I feel like both of these squads are doing the same mistake, that they're playing like too close here with Skira against CBS. Like they're just grouping here, they're not spreading out, they're not making an actual front line. Which makes it so fighting them is a lot easier when they just run the same way. Just form one and kill, they have contact
We
here.
can do a rush
Krieg
pop
gets
rock now,
killed
that
by
would be amazing.
Lama, 23. And Mark here again. Looking for hegemon. They're both crawling towards each other. Oh, they both did. Scared him to repush F of B-Waves. Puking being first in here again, you don't want the medics going first. It's not really that great, to be honest. Never end up finding two here with CBS. Very nice find.
Enemy mortars have been silenced.
Enemy
It's all
mortars
the
have
enemy radio.
been silenced. That is indeed true.
We're digging the enemy mortar radio down. We have a BRDM on manual.
They might end up getting pushed here though, trying to dig down the radio. This one guy in this building already. Nothing being
Enemy radio is
kept
one level down on manual.
by her team now.
There are 4 chevrons
Try to
in the
nade again.
ring.
They're going for nades.
we need
Nade
to
ends
bodies
up
of defense.
finding spaghetti here. It's a good nade, not bad. Goes for
Minus.
a...
Nice.
Well, I thought it was a
Big please, I
pre-fire,
cover.
but so it did.
How do I get up?
He's dead.
Then up recovering their own radio. Let's go on HKM.
There are 2 check
Well, they're using the enemy mortar.
One chev.
I feel like if they just pushed in and helped their teammate, they might have been able to actually get the radio. Now this is just becoming a meat grinder over Nachrein. With Kota being on the east side, VFT. Like, this is just the blooper effect, honestly. They're just running in a straight line. I mean, abandoning any map control west almost. I mean, Squad 2 is kind of winning. They are winning, I think. There's a lot of dead people around.
They are not.
We have Ginger going for the radio.
In that house, guys.
Yes, it has second floor.
Copy.
Second floor.
Yeah, and first floor as well. They're coming up now.
Okay, okay.
Trying to push.
Bro,
On me.
FPS is good, actually.
I trade him ground floor is dead. It's still alive.
So putting a fight
Okay, are we
to
pushing
the
this house?
roof.
wait.
On me.
Oh, window.
He's on me, ground floor, on me.
You got the one. You straight killed.
I'm down.
As you can see here also, it's the cap zone. It's quite big, and both teams are just stacking bodies
Tapping
into
back
it
one,
at this point of the game.
Direkt charger lan.
That team has a significant ticket advantage.
Aprox is free for now.
Yeah, Raj.
The radio has been found, and he puts down a well in the south. This is quite good from
We really need
Skira,
bodies inside
Ginger.
the train, guys. Slow them down.
We should be able to put a lot of pressure on the hub. We had one, I think, well, not farming lab necessarily, but
one,
was very
yeah.
close to getting
I
into
think
the
there
hub and
was one.
starting to farm it. They are indeed correct in thinking it was one.
En MEI en Gabbe.
There's no real presence here. CRF also doing a good job here getting on Pop Rock, which is not defended due to hub placement being off to the east side. Question is if they will dig down this mortar fob or if they're actually gonna keep it. They dug it down already, never mind. And they're leaving, which I think is the right call here. I mean, you're losing defense and you're the only ones who they can react besides Squad 6 from GOL, which is also moving up from the hub. Both teams now on each other's hubs, with Thread having one hub remaining, which is uncontested. I mean, map state is looking not great, to be honest, for blue.
On truck.
Like, yeah, they might be taking the cap, but they're gonna lose this
Mark
raid in the
accurately.
south, and then
Enemy
Skira
logging
pushing
coming
from
back to-
southwest from behind
En
them. They're
MEI
gonna
infantry
lose
on a radio.
these rallies quite easily, I think. They're not even pushing back, they're just kind of ignoring it. Only 2 people from Squad 5, I think, contesting, and this guy. Random from RB.
We need backup. Enemy infantry on our last radio. They're digging down.
Pushing around here. I mean, this is lost risk speaking. These guys should not be
Yeah,
able to
7,
lose
they're
it.
pushing, they're
Yeah,
pushing.
one guy doing a bit of a sneaky flank here though. But
I
he
think
ends
we are
up being
Lady
killed.
Radio. We need to think about the new one.
Actually, no, it's not even dead. GG.
Yeah, that's
I thought
fine.
they died. Purple cap has been stopped by GUL
Maybe we
here.
could try to someone to drive into the way. Ah, it's close anyways.
Tickets are, well, not horrible, but the map control is completely lost almost. If they lose these rallies, then they don't have anything. This is a red team rally. Like now Heinrich is gonna get completely encircled and killed unless these guys from CF can stop securely pushing it. They are committing to this attack, I think. with some more reinforcements. So 4 man and 3 man. Okay, not really. They're not stacking their rallies.
Enemy dug their mortar radio down.
They dug their mortar radio cold out, which is good.
He's moving back, bleeding
Accurate.
out.
Not really sure if 5 seems to be a bit indecisive about this, or they're just getting outnumbered and they're running
Right,
back.
who's
I
gonna
think.
work
Yeah,
on
no,
getting us
they're
a
just
new havoc
getting
for the
outnumbered and they're getting encircled also. Kind of finding Panzer here.
If not, an attack one for
Carl looking for him.
What do we reckon? Just try
Quinn
to
again.
in the rain itself. You keep losing
Playing
much
quite
out of it.
aggressive. That's been working
you're
out for
strong.
him, I think, for most part. Should have steps there.
Yeah, we have.
He
them.
does indeed. No, no. They don't. Okay. You're just walking past. Interesting. He should have had the shot, does not track to it. He's continuing pushing here. Should see Ginger here though. Is he gonna decide to shoot him? He's thinking about it. He shoots, but he ends up missing the initial burst and he's not dead. He's just laying down and bleeding. Just gonna go up here and peek him. Quinn sees him. He goes for a nade, but it's not the right timing for him, sadly for him. I think Skira seeming to be cleaning up the south side here. If they can just get their revs up and push east with killing these 2 people, then the hell is just burn and Nahain is just completely over then. We have MPV pushing the north side here. They've been doing a very good job overall on the cap, I think, from what I've been seeing. On the cap, and the score also suggests such. They've been turning positive while fighting a lot of enemies on the cap. Should all use my MG
Çok sıkıştık. Bölün buradan.
to try to suppress. Finding this window angle, finding difficulty from now.
Smoke at smoke. Bolca smoke at.
Tamam temiz burası. Temiz.
MBT having been brought out now from red team and from blue team. Blue MBT is in the west though.
Pushing from northeast to Narim over.
Don't feel like the MBTs are too great, but there's some value, right? Like you can shell buildings, which is a cap, but driving off to the west side, I don't know if that feels so great for them. They have a worse tank, but still. I think they're just trying to find MBT kill. Don't want to act aggressively without information for it.
Left side. Frag.
Goes for a frag, which ends up wounding
Baka girdi ya, buna koydum bombası.
Colossa.
Bomba. Kapıdaydı.
They're now pushing the building here.
Bak pencere.
Ends up being killed
Öldü.
by...
Çok iyi tutma geliyorum.
Düştü mü? Bomba var ya, bomba.
Killed by MBT, yeah. I mean, this gap is gonna be lost for blue team here.
Squad 2, do you have a...
Skira managed to wipe the
We could
rallies and
make
clear the
a
enemies in the
body
west,
rally.
so
It's
it's just gonna be complete lost control. They can body rally, I guess, and try to push it, but
Copy.
they're getting very low on tickets here. They kind of needed to take
hold, we are losing
top
one
up.
chevron.
One of the red players, I guess, looking for mortars. I found one of the mortars. Skira, I think, just will push into the cap and clear out the rest if there is much left. There isn't really. That's only really this building here that the MP is pushing.
Sakin bekleyin. Toplan.
So finding this one here down below. Mike goes for a nade.
Şato yerde yatıyor.
Kills one on the outside.
İmdat.
Okay.
İmdat.
It's pushing up. Let's go.
Ne oluyor?
Heading outside is my find Kute.
Tamam. Sakin aldık
Kaldır
regular.
ki bana doğru geri sürünsün. Açıklasın. Geldi bana.
Şu bombayı inşallah o delikten tuttururum.
Throws a nade.
Bilmiyorum,
Is
tuttum,
the sit
emin değilim.
inside? Think it does. Oh,
Tutmuş.
it hit the window. That could have been really devastating.
Use
I
it.
guess if the nade had that
Var
inside.
tabii.
Please
Medikler her
try to go for another nade.
Aldım.
sana da var.
Shooting north. If they just throw a nade from here inside, then it would be a very good angle to hit it.
Üst kat mı?
Bir dakika birlikte girmesek mi beyler?
I think the V push. They're getting a V down
Daha da
below. They
açık
should
önden
have
ben
this.
Kanka
They're
Kendine
doing
bak.
good
Abi.
covering down.
bomba atıyorum. Bomba atıyorum
I
gitme.
think you have for a nade.
Bomba attım girme.
Mono
bomba
buraya gel can basayım. Mono buraya gel can basayım.
Hemen.
Just another decent nade
Touch
and MP Hustler getting a good crossfire on the guy running from the nade.
Attım bomba.
This is a good nade. We should
Öldü,
find both
o
of
öldü.
them.
Öldü.
And Mark still alive somehow. Very low. It's
Abi.
dying here to reputation.
Öldü de benim.
That cap is cleared out. Looking at the game state right now, I mean, you have completely winning from that, to be honest. You have a little bit of contest possibility from blue side in southeast. Darin is already under pressure from BUR, but no rally placed, so sadly they can't really do much about that. If you have put rally here, you could stack rally and just go next cap. Try to roll them back to main. Mota's finding some kills in the early game in particular, but not too much. Also, where has the Mota brush been from? Bad 66? I've not seen it actually. I assume it was used, but I didn't even notice it. I know that blue team used it on this hub pushing, which is good. If it was earlier, I could have maybe even stopped them losing the radio. I'll be trying to re-push with EFT.
I can get him.
Thanks.
Finds one in the initial window here. Savonic laying down.
I got him out of 3 minutes.
He's using an MG. This MG might be effective. Then most of them are behind there.
Double team, bro. Double team.
Can't really see them.
If you're able to get point.
If you're able to get on point, yeah. They need to try to get on the cap and they better take losses here.
You need to get all your rods inside the point.
There's 2 rounds, so it's still possible
Last
for them
bit
to
of
win
time.
on tickets if they
Smoke and push.
play better.
Yeah, we're getting in there.
The others.
Everybody last shift W towards the rain. If we do not
We're gonna
engage,
find
we'll get
another
up there.
one. Think
Wait,
he didn't
three-
see due
wait
to the
3 minutes.
smoke.
I got heavy mortars in 2, we could build up a nice push with that.
Yeah, we don't have 3 minutes, so we're
I've
down.
been pushing ahead.
I think not only your fault,
So finding 2 of them.
No one
It's
can
getting
limit.
traded.
Yeah, we have nobody on defense. I say we push. We just more.
Almost managed to clutch here. Almost
Alright.
slow down. Okay. One coming in.
Bir dakika.
What the fuck?
Tell me to stop coming
RT
up.
being committed
That's
now.
4 tickets in about 5 seconds.
It's a good RT, I think, for most part. Maybe a little bit better angle could have been, but otherwise I think it's good. It's a bit late in the game, but should be able to end the game with this RT.
Don't give up on
I don't think he used that RT earlier in the game because he's using creeping, and creeping is just better in general. More rounds, better area coverage.
Enemy Arta on Nahrain.
Ends up wounding these 2 to make him just with the initial RT. And I think the rest is just gonna get killed here. Some stuff running with the BRTM. I don't think the VODs will die to this, to be honest, but maybe I'm wrong. That goes down and I destroyed. Oh, one of the VODs is stuck. That's not too ideal.
Wygrać, ale to za godzinę.
Damn, so how did
I
we get
think overall
so bad?
Spada.
it's solid round.
Easy głupi.
What happened here?
Meister Mike.
Ticket wise, it's not too great. From blue team here, kind of just losing the entire time. Vehicle loss is similar. Radio 1 on lost. I think they're just mainly getting outshot and a lack of map control is the biggest issue for insurgents side this game. I think MP played very well, to be honest, also on the cap.
Everyone look
Well
at how many
outnumbered.
times we gave up versus how many times they did.
I hope you enjoyed. This was all for round 1. Round 2 is also available. Have a nice one.